Hello everyone, this is Pat with Angel Divination with our daily oracle card reading and message for the 21st of March 2012. And for today's reading, I felt guided to call on the Goddess Guidance Oracle card deck by Doreen Virtue and also the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses card deck. So it's Wednesday, it's the middle of the week. I'm getting ready for a trip to San Francisco, so I will try to post some of the readings for the upcoming days a little bit ahead of time. Although I have to admit, the Mercury retrograde has been wreaking a little havoc with me in terms of technical issues and uploading and, um, you know, getting ready for a trip. So anyways, I know I skipped the weekend, I skipped yesterday for readings, so my apologies, and I'm getting back to it today. So hopefully you're having a lovely week so far. I know on Monday we got the Break Free card from the mermaids and the dolphins, and about trying new ventures and things like that. And that's definitely been a theme for me the past couple of days. And in fact, I'm going to put a link below to a new website that I'm trying out for angel divination, because sometimes people have remarked to me that my current website was a little busy, a little confusing. So I'm trying out something new, and I will put the link for it below. And if you wouldn't mind checking it out for me and seeing, leaving any comments about what you like or don't like. I mean, you can, join the website too if you want, at no charge. But it's I'd love to have your opinion of it. So anyway, let's see what the goddesses, what their message is for us today. Oh, okay. All right, we have Maeve that jumped out here. This is Maeve, and the message on the card is, let me get it clearly here for you. Cycles and rhythms. I apologize because I'm not the best at lighting with my videos. I'll have to improve upon that. But and it says, honor the cycles of your body, energy level, and emotions. Okay. So this is a card that sort of gives you, permission, really, and actually a heads up to kind of pay attention to what's going on in your body. If you're feeling a bit tired right now and worn out, pay attention to that and honor it. And this card sort of gives you permission to do that. It's okay to take a time out. And, know that, by taking that time to honor your body and kind of where you're at in this moment, what Maeve is bringing our attention to here is that it's part of a cycle that's going on for you. Sometimes when we're at the end of a karmic cycle, or maybe a lesson that we've just learned, or when we're in the transformation, a lot of us have been in a big process of transformation, going through a lot of changes. And as we come to the end of that, sometimes we can feel a little bit of fatigue, or there might even be a feeling of sadness, because as we let go of some part of our life that's no longer serving us, there is a little bit of a grieving that goes on. And sometimes even at a spiritual level, we might get a guide change. And there's a part of our, even though we're not necessarily always consciously aware of it, there's a part of our heart that a part of our unconscious spiritual awareness that notices that change as one guide leaves and a new one comes in for the new phase of that we're moving into. So I also find for women that this card can come up in certain parts of your menstrual phase, maybe when your menses are just about to arrive, and sometimes you get that real, fatigued feeling before that shows up, or you feel real emotional about stuff, or very sensitive about things. So, Maeve is just calling our attention to the fact that, these are part of our natural cycles and rhythms, and that, it's okay, and it is important that we honor them today. And, well, not just today, but she's calling our attention to that, to just notice it today and honor it, pay attention to it, because it's important to do that right now. And even men have, I'm sure, their own cycles and rhythms in their body, and it may not even be, maybe your sleep cycles, or your it can be any cycle that goes on within the body, or a spiritual cycle that you're in of some kind. Now, I'm going to call on the gods, goddesses, and angels, gods, and goddesses deck. And the card that's come out is the Angel of Joyfulness. And the message in the card says, something wondrous and magical is about to happen. Oh, we love that. And I'm not as familiar with this deck, so I am going to read a little bit from the book that comes with it. Angel of Joyfulness. And it says, this is a time to be joyful, celebrate and appreciate all that you have achieved to date. Look back on your life and give thanks for all your experiences. Even the setbacks that you've experienced in recent times have served you in some way. Something wonderful and magical is about to emerge as a result of a recent contact or experience that seemed rather meaningless at the time. The Angel of Joyfulness is here to tell you that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires, and that your life is on the verge of a wondrous transformation. You deserve joy and happiness, for you are a blessed child of the universe. Joyfulness is a state of appreciation and love for the self and for all of life. Yet so often we are conditioned not to accept joy in our lives. Close your eyes right now and tell yourself that you deserve to be joyful and that you accept joy into your life from this moment on, regardless of the circumstances that you find yourself in. So what a beautiful card to get. It's to me, it's equivalent to when we get that butterfly maiden card, that there's a transformation going on, and that really it's just about to happen, it sounds like, from the description of this card. Although it's and it makes sense given too, in connection with the card that we got from Maeve. We've been perhaps in a cycle of maybe really digging deep, and I know, digging deep and working on the inner parts of ourselves that we needed to change or let go of or release, and that brings about a wonderful new opportunity, or something really magical and wonderful, as the card says, that changes in our lives. It ushers in a really wonderful new phase. I know, the Archangel of the Month that I got from my newsletter that I send out pretty regularly was Jeremiel, and he was guiding us through life reviews this month if we wanted to work with his energies. And life reviews are just when when it's being done in the physical world and not in the spiritual plane after we've passed. It's signals a time when we may be reviewing times in our life, our different phases or aspects of our life. We kind of look back over them, and as the Angel of Joyfulness card says, we may have looked back on our life and looked at what were our accomplishments, what were our setbacks, things of that nature. And and that's kind of what Jeremiel helps us to do as well. He helps us to do that kind of life review. And I think many of us are doing this now, possibly not even always at a conscious level, but we're all going through this. As the Maeve's card says, it's a cycle that's going through right now. And I think we may be, for a lot of us, coming to an end to it, ready to step into the next chapter of our life. So enjoy this time. It's a time of great transformation, not just on a personal level, but on a global level. It's happening all over. And trust that the transformations that you're going through that are leading to a wonderful and joyful experiences, that they're leading to a blossoming of something new and wonderful in your life. And that's going to have a positive ripple effect throughout all areas of your life, your relationships, and the world. So take heart, everybody. Have a lovely Wednesday, and I will look forward to speaking with you again soon. Take care.